Hopefully you can hear me. It's the charm of live streaming, though, is I can't troubleshoot it till I'm live. So let's see here. Oh, I think you can hear me. I'm just literally trying it out here by opening Twitch. Cool, cool. Now the real challenge is getting people to come back and watch. There was like a couple people wandered in. I was all stoked, and then technical difficulties were the downfall, as always. All right, we're gonna go ahead and tweet this bad boy out because I think you can hear me now. Hopefully, it sounds real crispy. But tweet this guy out. Alright. Can you hear me out there? Holler in the chat if you can hear me. Give me a big holler if you can hear me. I think you can hear me. Try it. Let me test one more time. I think you can hear me. Okay. Sorry if you heard the echo there. Alright, sounds like you can hear me over there. I don't know how it sounds versus game audio. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Hopefully the game's loud enough. We're going to give this a shot here. Alright, let's do this. Let's play Stories Untold. This is, if you couldn't tell, it's my first time streaming games ever. Kind of a long time coming, I feel. Not just with respect to this channel, but just in respect to me in general, you know? I've been thinking about trying to stream games for a long time, so this is hopefully the start of a long-term deal. Holler in the chat if you can hear me. I think you can. I think you can. Hopefully it's not too loud and the game's loud enough. We're going to play a little bit of Stories Untold. I've never played this game. I don't even know a lot about it. Said to be a little bit spooky, kind of a puzzle game, and that's kind of intimidating for me because I don't play puzzle games or never really have played puzzle games. Quite frankly, I think I'm perhaps too stupid to play puzzle games. So we're going to give it a shot because, you know, I'm a spooky kid. I like the scary stuff. I've wanted to stream horror games on this channel for a long time, so I'm stoked to finally give it a shot here. I'll confess, I totally already have a walkthrough open for this game. I haven't read it. I haven't glanced at it even. I've just got the tab open, and if we get too stuck on any of the puzzles in this game, you know, if the entertainment quality is suffering, I want to be able to consult that. No one has hollered at me in chat, so I'm getting a little worried that they still somehow can't hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and throw holler in the chat if you can hear me. And hopefully somebody will holler, but I won't stay on the start screen any longer here. We're going to keep this rolling. So this game's called Stories Untold. Said it'd be pretty good, said it'd be pretty spooky. I don't know. I don't think it's a super long game. I don't think we're going to play all of it tonight. Probably just an hour or two. Just to test it out. But tomorrow's obviously a holiday. I don't have to go to work. So I thought, what better night than tonight to try this out. So we're going to do episode 1, Stories Untold. The House Abandoned. Let's see what it's all about. Revisiting a family home after years of absence, a man discovers more about himself through an old text adventure game. Nobody's hollered still. I'm getting real concerned. I tested it out. I unmuted the stream on my end just to see if you could hear me, and it sounded like you can, but nobody's hollering at me in chat, so any sort of confirmation that you can hear me in chat will be it'll be super appreciated, honestly. Let me know if you can hear me. But we're going to play here, The House Abandoned. We're going to check it out. Try to look around for clues. I'm sure there will be a lot of time spent looking around for clues. Listen to that synth. I'm gonna unmute the stream again on my side. Make sure it sounds good. Okay, yeah. That doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like you can hear the game. It's obviously got a very, even that font and everything, very Stranger Things, very 80s retro horror sci-fi genre vibe. Go ahead and dim the lights here. Alright, we've got a very MS-DOS like situation here, which is far before my time. DOS games. Missed the boat on that one. Alright, let's check this out. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's as idyllic as you remember from all that time ago. You remember being told to look in the glove box before going in. It's good to be back. So my understanding, oh, let's see, we can lean in. Oh, so we can kind of get a closer look if we're not sure about something. We've got a couple family photos on the desk, a coffee mug, keyboard, a nice corded phone on the wall. And then we open our input. Okay, so we're not actually typing it in, which is kind of a relief because I feel like that becomes tedious. So we have a couple things to pick here. So we were told to look in the glove box before going in. So let's do that. Look at the glove box. It's closed but appears to be unlocked. Oh. So they really are. This is a very sort of throwback DOS thing where it's not enough to say look at the glove box. I have to make sure to actually open the glove box before I look in it. Okay. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Alright. We got the key. Let's look at the key. It's the key to the house. Okay. Let's see. Let's read the note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi, son. Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you." Oops. Oh, it timed out on me. Hold on. I wasn't done. That's rude. Hold on. Read the note. I guess I gotta read it a little faster. I'm kind of immersed, I want to take my time with it. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy. Okay, we didn't really miss much. Okay, we gotta fire up the generator in the back. And there's something for us in our room. Okay. Let's look at the car. It's a nice clean car, not much to see, but there is a glove box. Well, we've established that much. Let's look around. It's a nice clean car, not much to see, but there is a glove box. Okay. Really fixated on that glove box. Okay, we're probably gonna have to get out of this car pretty soon, huh? Let's look outside. There is nothing unusual about that. Okay. Alright, let's go. I wonder if it's actually made me go car door. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay. It's not going to be quite that strict. We can just go outside. You open the car door and step out. The house is grand, set perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is the front door, and the yard stretches around the side of the house. This is cool. I'm kind of excited. This is the first game I'm streaming because, if you know me, these are I've not played puzzle games per se, but these sort of single-player story-driven experiences are definitely what I'm interested in when it comes to games. So this feels like a nice fit, you know, being able to sort of narrate it and read it out loud. This is cool. I'm excited that this is the first thing I'm streaming. So hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. All right, let's see. Go. Around. You take a walk around to the yard. The yard has been well maintained. Excuse me. You spent a lot of time here with your family on holiday trips. Good memories. Look around. You see a generator on the back wall of the house. Use. Generator. You switch the generator on and it whirs to life. The house is still dark. Look at that generator. Everything working? The fuel gauge is healthy and it is manually operated. Okay, so maybe it's generating power to the house. We just have to go in and turn everything on. And in doing so, something terrible will jump out and scare us. Okay. Look. Okay, let's go. House. You walk back around to the front of the house. The house is grand set perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is the front door, and the yard stretches around the side of the house. Go. Front door. I'm sorry I don't understand. Oh, I'm standing in front of the front door already, aren't I? Okay. Use key. You insert the key and turn. The door lock clicks open. Go. House. You step inside the front door. You enter the house to the hallway. It's dark and you can't see anything. You feel a light switch next to the door, however. Use switch. You flick the switch and the lights come on. The hallway is now brightly lit. There is access to the kitchen and living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. Alright, so there's a surprise for us in our room, which is presumably upstairs, but let us take a look around before we go up there first. I'm the type to, no matter what the game is, I'm the type to try and explore every nook and cranny. If something feels like progression, then I always save that for last. I need to collect everything, see everything. I don't want to miss any plot detail or event or mechanic in the game. So let us go to the living room first. You step inside the living room. A spacious and comfortable living room. We spent a lot of good time in here playing board games with the family. Warm and inviting. Well, I don't know if there's anything to really look at. It sounds like we kind of saw it all, but let's just make sure. There's nothing here of interest. Okay. Okay, we can get the games. Go games. Oh, they don't understand. Okay. Use games. You're not able to do that. Shucks. I want to play games. Look, games. What's going on with these games? A selection of board games. Some bizarre ones that the kids love, but the parents didn't understand. I want to... Tell me more. Can I read? Read games? No. That maybe I could read the description of the games or something like that, but... Evidently not. Okay. Let's see. Nothing really else detailed in the room, is there? So let's go to the kitchen. Now we gotta go back to the hallway. Alright, we're back in the hallway. Let's go to the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is tidy and well kept. There's a door to a utility room, but otherwise, It's just a kitchen. Okay. If I look at the kitchen... Oh no, there is nothing for that. Okay, well, if I look around, is it just going to repeat this? Very clean and tiny, not been used in a while. Okay. Look at that utility room. Utility room, door is locked. You have no idea where the key could be. Okay, so we'll have to go find that somewhere. So what is this setup here? This is like our old... I mean, it's called the House Abandoned. So what? It's an old family home, like a vacation home. We're on break from school. So we're just kicking. Okay, it's kind of appropriate, actually, because, I mean, technically speaking, we're on, what, Thanksgiving break? I don't know if Thanksgiving break really exists this year, because I don't know if anybody actually went away to school. You probably were at home anyway this entire time, but we are technically in Thanksgiving break, so we can pretend that's what this fella's doing. Okay, so we're not going into the utility room. And I'm presumably if we use the it's not going to know what that means. Use the... No, okay. Alright, just telling me it's locked. No idea where the key could be. Maybe that's upstairs. Alright, let's go to the hallway again. And let's go upstairs. You walk upstairs to the landing. The stairwell landing. There is a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Yours and your sister's. Pictures adorn the walls, images of happy times. Let's look around. Okay. Look. Let's look at the pictures. Let's get a closer look. Family photos and holiday snaps. Our happy family. Our happy family. Why do I feel like that's maybe not super genuine? Okay, we looked at the pictures. Let's see, there's a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Again, I always like to go to what feels like progression last. We know our room is going to be progression, so let's check out the bathroom. Maybe it was a long drive, maybe we need to take care of business. Nothing unusual about that. Oh, that's right. I should go to it, not just look at it. Let's go there. You step inside the bathroom. You are in the bathroom. There's not much to note, but it's all in good order. Okay. Let's look around. It's clean. A large mirror sits above the sink. Look at mirror. It's your reflection. Looking good! That's comforting to know. Looking good. Alright, anything else around here? Probably not, huh? Use. I thought maybe there'd be a toilet option. What if we use the mirror? Still looking good. Alright, at least we know that much. Alright, let's go back to the landing. Guess we don't need to take care of business tonight. And shout out to anybody who's joining me tonight. Again, this is my first time ever streaming, and I'm sorry if you wandered in. I'm so upset. People were wandering in when I was having this complete technical failure mess up, wrestling with this new headset. It wouldn't be a live broadcast if there wasn't, 20 minutes of troubleshooting. And that's the tough thing about troubleshooting for a live show. You can't really do it till you're live. And then it's like you're in it, you know what I mean? Your pants are down. Alright, but we're rolling now. So shout out to anybody who joins us. Appreciate you. This is the very first time, so even though I've been streaming on this channel via Really Scared and our other great shows, there's still a little bit of nervousness still, a little bit of anxiety, so thank you for anybody who's joining in and checking out this game. Alright, we're in the landing, we're upstairs. I'm gonna save my room for last, so let's go check out the sister's room. You walk into your sister's old room. Your sister's room is in perfect condition, untouched since the last time you had seen her. Posters of her heroes and some of her own attempts at art adorn the walls. A few shelves are crammed full of trophies. Her bed is drowned under a pile of colorful soft toys. A real nostalgia trip. So, how much older are we than our sister? And how long has it been since we've been here, I wonder? Forgive me if it said that already. I'm trying to pay the best of attention while also monitoring the technical legitimacy of the stream here, so hopefully I'm not missing anything. Sounds like she's pretty young, though. That makes me wonder, how long have we actually been here? Was I a child the last time that we were in this house? Let's just look around again. Large wardrobe in the corner of the room. The door slightly ajar. Oh man, look at all of this. Okay, let's just look at all of it. Let's look at the bed. It's difficult to see the bed for all the soft toys. Let's look at those toys. Every soft toy she has ever owned. Posters. Who we got? Little Timberlake. Favorite pop stars mixed with some of her own art. She was pretty good. How about the trophies? She won a lot of trophies for dance and gymnastics. Talented girl. It's a very complimentary narrator here. I don't know if this is just meant to be our own first-person perspective and like inner monologue, but it's very nice. It's complimenting everybody at every chance it gets. Let's see. Look. Wardrobe. A large clothes wardrobe. Unusually, the door is slightly ajar. She never liked you going through her stuff. I guess it'd be kind of rude to go in there, huh? Use the wardrobe. It is empty apart from a pile of scattered photographs at the bottom. Just take a look. They are all identical. A forest road at night. You put them back. Whoa, wait a minute. Got an achievement for it, first of all. Or what? No, it's a trophy on PlayStation, right? No Chieves. Just getting trophies. Like my sister. They're all photos of a forest road at night. That does not sound like the type of photograph that a young girl is taking. Especially a bunch of them. And, I don't think I would be immediately putting those back. Are we sure we can't? Sure we can't look at those? Hey, Seaman Demon, what's going on, Top Goblin? How does the stream sound? I was trying to test it while playing, and I know you can hear me. How do I sound versus the game audio? Everything sound okay? Like it's nothing too loud or blown out or anything like that? Let me know. Let's see. Forest Road at night. Yeah, I'm not sure about those photos in my sister's wardrobe. Can we look at them closer? Can we take a second pass at this? All identical. Forest Road at night. You put them back. See, I'd be examining those a little more closely because I got a feeling there's like Siren Head or something in the background. Or unless my sister was kind of an artsy photo student type. My voice is smooth as molasses. Thank you. That's the goal. Awesome. We had a nice 20-minute long technical fuck up stream, which I guess is sort of an honorary rite of passage for anybody trying to stream a game on Twitch for the first time. But we're rocking and rolling now. All right, Connor, we're playing this game, Stories Untold. I'm really digging it so far. As you can see, it's got kind of this throwback DOS feel, where I'm like putting in commands to go here, look at this, try this. And we haven't really gotten into what we're actually doing. We're taking on the character of I think a student on break, or a student on some sort of break from college, and they've come back to their old childhood home to perhaps spend some downtime. So right now we just got in the house and we're taking a look around. We were in our sister's room and uncovered a bunch of photographs of a forest road at night, and apparently we don't think that's very suspicious. So I think that's all we can do in her room. Let's see if there's anything else we didn't look at. No, we looked at all this. Look around one more time. This is all. There's also a large wardrobe. Okay, we're already in the wardrobe. The swine has gotten the best TV. I'm right there with you, brother. I'm on my second Christmas ale. Ill-advised. I definitely am supposed to wake up in the morning to go have breakfast with Jess and her family. So I am signing myself up for some kind of headache, I'm sure, when I wake up. But, you know, it's a time to be thankful, right? It's time to kick back and relax. It's from top to bottom very irresponsible for me to be streaming at all. I should totally be doing homework. But I don't know. You got to treat yourself sometimes, right? If not, then what are we doing all this for, you know? So let's go back to the landing. I think we've seen everything we could see in our sister's room. Bathroom, 2 bedrooms, yours and your sister's. Pictures of happy times. So we're going to go to our bedroom, where supposedly our father has left a surprise for us, which is weird. It's called a house abandoned, which to me seems to imply it's an abandoned house, and we haven't been here a long time, but at the same time, it sounds like our family expected us to be here. Our father did. He left us a surprise. Go to my room. You walk into your old room. Your old bedroom. So many good memories in here, and it's been preserved so well. On the desk is a gift wrap box. So it even wrapped it, so we were very much expected. Let's take a look at that gift. The tag says your name. And we can also, we can lean in for suspense. I wonder if there's going to be anything we need to pay attention to on this little interface here, like on the desk or something. If it's going to involve things that aren't just on this monitor here. Use gift. You unwrap the gift excitedly. You can't believe it! Dad has found your old computer! A Futuro 128K plus 2! It's been preserved well in the attic and hopefully still works. Okay. The Futuro computer and a copy of the house abandoned. It's all still to be set up though. Okay, now this is okay. This is bizarre. This is presumably... does it say... Well, it says Futuro 128. Okay. Alright, we're playing a game within the game here. So it begins. Look. Computer, we gotta set this bad boy up, huh? Hopefully we have a smoother time doing that than setting up this Twitch stream. Tape loader, copy of the house abandoned. I wonder if this is going to be as simple as use computer. You start to plug in the various cables and leads. Computer's all set up and ready to go. There is a game here too. Wow, it actually was that simple. Before we get in here, let's look around our room. Bedroom feels more like home now that there's a computer set up. Let's see. Okay, that's it, huh? Let's look at the game. It's a new horror game called The House Abandoned. Looks ace! A new horror game, but around an old computer. Interesting. Use game. You put the cassette in the computer and press play. Oh shit, that scared me. So it begins. Oh no! Oh no, I'm scared now. Oh boy. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh fuck. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's clearly neglected. You remember being told to check the glove box before going in. You can't stand to be near this place. Alright, Connor, so I know you weren't joining me at the very start, but that is how this started out the first time. However, I don't believe it said you can't stand to be near this place. So now we've sort of peeled back a layer here. And I'm not joking around, that actually did frighten me. It's so much different to be. I don't ordinarily play with a headset and up close to this monitor like this. So we're in. We're plugged in. And matter of fact, I've got one more lamp on in the room, so bear with me for a second. I'm going to shut that off. Okay. Now we're perfectly immersed. Hopefully you can still hear me all right. Now all the lights are off, save for a candle and a salt lamp. So I'm primed to get scared. This is exciting. You can't stand to be near this place. Look around. Oh boy. You don't want to get out. There is a glove box. Okay, this is a completely different vibe than before. Last time we were pretty enthusiastic about being here. Look at the glove box. Glove box is closed but appears to be unlocked. Use glove box. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Read note. I bet this is different. You don't recognize the handwriting. It says, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out the car, get out the car, get out, get out, get out the car, get out, get out, get out, get. Well, that's fine. Is there not an option to just drive car away? You can't stand to be near this place. And I was wondering how this would get scary, sitting at our brightly lit desk playing a DOS game. And here we are. Setting this very oppressive atmosphere. Let's look at our key. It's the key to the house. Okay. Let's really look around. Let's look at our car. You're in the car, you don't want to get out. There's a glove box. Okay. I think I might have already done that, sorry. Let's look at our car door. You are in the car, you don't want to get out. There's a glove box. Oh, Christ alive. We're gonna have to get out, huh? Open. Let's do this slowly. Open car door. You force the warped car door open and fall out. The house looks abandoned. There's a yard to the side, wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no love here. Great. Great! Well, last time we had to go around the back and start up a generator. It couldn't hurt to do that now, right? Let's go around. You step through the debris to the backyard, so this is truly an abandoned house. The grass is overgrown and weeds crawl up the side of the house. It's not a nice place to be. You clutch the note, needing to look around. Look around. There is an old generator next to you. I'm not sure if that's going to work this time around. The old generator can supply power to the house. Okay. Let's see. Use the generator. Oh, there isn't much fuel, but the generator starts up. Oh, that's so cool. The lamp on the desk lights up. That's so cool. Oh, shit, look. And this looks different than it did before. The faces in the pictures have been scratched out. Oh, this is amazing, actually, what they're doing. Oh, and this had an actual time on it earlier, didn't? Now it's set to zeros. This is kind of remarkable how much atmosphere and tone they're setting. From the perspective of a guy sitting at his desk playing a DOS game, being a guy sitting at his desk playing a PlayStation game. This is pretty remarkable. This is also just recently ported to PlayStation as well. I think this game came out 2 or 3 years ago, but it's new on the PlayStation here. Just a couple bucks. Okay, we're at the generator. It starts up. So let's go back around. Front of the house. It looks abandoned. There's a yard to the side, wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no love here. Go to the front door. Oh, you don't understand. Use front door. The door appears to be locked. You will need to use the key. Use the key. You unlock the door. The click of the lock hurts to hear. Go on in. You reluctantly step inside the front door. Oh, we got sound effects. Pitch black, but your senses are punished more by the smell. Stale air and damp. This could not be less inviting. The note burns in your hands. You feel compelled to read it over and over. Does it say anything differently? It's too dark to read, but it feels weird to the touch. Oh boy. That note says something different now, doesn't it? Let's look around. Fumbling around the wet walls. Wet? You find a light switch. Use switch. Afraid of what you might see, you flick the light switch. The lights flicker on and off. The walls are falling apart after years of neglect or worse. There are stains and trails. Oh, Christ alive! The sound of an alarm clock blaring. Someone else is in this house. That can't be. Oh, I just got chills. Oh, God. It sounds so bad. I've got to go up there right now, don't I? Go! Oh, it sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Look around. You can't see any alarm, but you can barely think with that noise. It's true. Oh, God. Go somewhere. Go to the alarm clock. Go there. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. Stop! Stop the alarm! Oh my god, somehow the alarm stops. You are still in the hallway. The noises stop, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. There is a kitchen and a living room adjacent and stairs leading up. The note feels disgusting in your hands. Good god. So that was very loud. That was really, really loud. I almost want to... I don't know, can I? No, pause doesn't do anything. I would kind of like to turn down the game audio. I know that was their intent, as it said, that the alarm would be so loud that I couldn't think, but that was really fucking unpleasant. This gives me strong Mr. Robot White Rose. Oh, good fucking pull, Connor. Good pull. This is totally like, yeah, White Rose and Angela. No spoilers, but as a remarkable scene. That alarm in my ears was so unpleasant. Oh my god, that really upset me. The note feels disgusting in our hands. I wonder if we can read it now. Read the note. I can't read the note. It's bleeding. Oh, shit. The note's bleeding. Alright, someone's in the house. Great. Let's look around one more time before we start moving. There are stairs and doors to kitchen and living room. Okay, let's go. Last time we started in the living room, let's do it again. You enter the living room. The living room, although hardly an appropriate term. The furniture is threadbare and worn. The note is fixed in your mind. Dread fills the pit of your stomach. This is not a nice place. Again, let's try to read that note. Always changing now reads, get through this. I don't care if you want to or not. Okay, at least we have some suggestion. You could interpret that as encouragement. At least it's not bleeding this time. Let's look around. There was games in here last time. Abandoned and for good reason. No games to play, huh? Look at the... Oh, no, the games are here. We could perhaps look at them. Let's look at that furniture. It looks disgusting. There's no way you would sit on it. You sure? Let's use it. No chance! Got me. Let's look at those games. There were board games in here last time. The games are in disarray. Pieces are missing and the boxes are moldy. Let's play a little game. You were not able to do that. Great. Poo stains. Eldritch poo stains. Let's see. I think that's everything there is to see in here. So let's go to the kitchen. I'm sure something really nice is going on in there. The hallway. You are still in the hallway. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. Alright, let's go to the kitchen and get ourselves a treat. You go into the kitchen. The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. The tabletops are rusted metal, and there's a carcass on the table. There's writing on the wall, and the utility room door has a red X painted on it. Let me see that carcass! You look closer, but you can't tell what it is, or what it was. I can touch it. Wait, was there an option to eat? Did I see that? There is an option to eat and touch. I'm gonna take a look around first before we start putting shit in her mouth, which is kind of a motto I just maintain in all aspects of life, regardless of whether I'm streaming on Twitch. Let's look around. Oh, we already did this. I'm sorry. Writing on the wall looks to be like what looks like blood. Look, writing. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. Good year. Oh, this is great. Connor, when I watched you play Blair Witch and you would scream and like freak out, I was thinking like, that ain't gonna be me. You know what I mean? I'm desensitized to this horror shit. I'm the host of the horror show. And I'm playing this very subtle game and thunder went off and I exclaimed, and I was genuinely frightened. Oh man, this is gonna make my blood pressure doing this stuff, huh? It's gonna make my blood pressure go up. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. Show me carcass. Look. We already looked at the writing. Let's read it again. Hopefully, thunder doesn't go out. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. 1986. Let's remember that one. Yes, Connor, that was my scream. That was real. This is. Oh my god. And look at this game. It's not even like some sort of first person, like nothing's chasing me. It's all just atmosphere and me reading. But this is good. This is good. Okay. Let's look at that carcass one more time. And then let's see what we can do. What we can do with it. So apparently we can eat it. We can also touch it. Let's just give it a little feel first and see what's going on. See if it feels tasty. Touch the carcass. I'm afraid of what it'll do. Absolutely not. It might be an animal, but you aren't. Okay. I feel like there's certainly going to protest eating this, but let's give it a shot. You know what I mean? Got to play to win. You are disappointed in yourself for even going there. Fair enough. You never know until you're in front of a monitor. Yeah, I seriously, Connor. I've played horror games before, but usually, you know, I don't usually play with the headset, which I think is really what's making the difference. Usually, I'm like 5 or 6 feet away on the couch playing on the TV, but I've got this monitor like right in front of my face. It's very loud and sounds very, very good in these headphones, in this headset, I should say. And good lord, I'm screaming. All right, we're not eating, we're not touching that carcass. What else can we touch? The writing? It's still wet. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Fair enough. Okay, what's the note saying here? Did we check? Oh wait, I said touch the note. I don't want to touch it. What's the note saying here? The paper now feels like fabric. It's covered in blood. You can just make out the words. There is nothing for you here. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of Dodge then. All right. 1986, red X painted on it. Last time we were in here, the utility room was just locked in the kitchen. And I thought we'd go upstairs, we'd get ourselves, you know, the key, we'd have a nice time, we'd open our dad's gift, and look, we've peeled back one layer of hell, and we're still playing this game. All right, let's see if we can go in the utility room. this very inviting red X painted across it. The door is locked. I can't get in there. Not yet. Okay, so we still can't. Let's look at it. Let's check out that door and see what it says. What's with the X? Red X on the door. You assume it's paint. Yeah, must be paint. It feels like the note. The note, which was just gushing some plain old paint earlier and was not bleeding at all. Okay, I guess we're all done in here. Let's touch the door. Don't understand. Oh, Christ. We're gonna have to go upstairs now, huh? What's it say when what happens when I go around? What's that mean? No, it means nothing. Go back to the hallway. We're gonna have to go upstairs. And the stakes that have been set is there's somebody in the house. My shoes are wet. This seems like a good companion stream as you read. Clown in a cornfield. Still reading. Oh man, you will tear it there. Though that last half, I was gonna say like third, but last half, man, it is. I just devoured it. I can't wait. I'm really scared. You know, we're gonna be talking on Friday. We're not doing Really Scared tomorrow. We're doing it on Friday. Our horror show on this channel, our horror podcast. And instead of talking about a movie, we're going to be talking about Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesare. As part of our book club, we talk about a book at the last episode of every month, and this one's like a throwback 80s slasher book. It's like a small town coming of age type story. And you're right, this does feel like a good companion to that. So somebody's in the house. Yeah, Connor, it's super brutal. Someone's in the house. We haven't found him yet, and now the only place to go is upstairs, which went really well for us last time, going upstairs. So why don't we go on up? They creak. Same but different. The landing has access to your sister's room, your room, and the bathroom. Pictures are all over the wall. Oh, I hate it, Connor, I hate it. Behind the door, a phone starts to ring. You don't understand. Neither can he. Answer the phone. You hear him answer the phone. Your mind hurts and you taste iron. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever is in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. I do. Whoever. You consider the worst. Muse? You can't hear yourself think. It's too much. Connor, it's so loud, those sound, because you go so long without a sound effect like that, it's just sort of these synthy tones, and then that shit just kicks you in the eardrum. And I don't think of myself as very susceptible to jump scares. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm talking over my own... What am I saying? Let's listen. I'm not sure what what is being said through the phone here. Can I say anything else into the phone here? You can't hear yourself think. It's too much. Oh boy. Is this what it feels like for Chris Lopez to watch horror movies? Is this the kind of anxiety he maintains the whole time? Because I can really start to empathize with that. He doesn't like it. Oh. All right. Bye. New phone, who dis? Relief. Yeah, no kidding. Except something else terrible is going to happen now. Your landing has access to the sister's room, your room, and the bathroom. Something is different about the pictures. Well, why don't we take a look? The pictures are of your family. The eyes have been scored out on all. We knew that, didn't we? Let's see what the notes... I should have read the note while I was talking to myself on the phone, huh? I'm sure it said something enlightening. The note is reacting. Get in the door, get in the room, get in, do it, go. Alright. What door? What room? Last time you went bathroom, sister's room, my room. Everything ended in my room. Presumably it's going to end in my room again. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's look in the mirror and see if it still thinks we look great. It was very complimentary last time. The bathroom feels disgusting. Every surface is covered in a layer of oily grime. The sink is a haven for all kinds of bugs. Yeah, it's very foreboding. Very oppressive atmosphere. Look at the sink. It's disgusting, grime, and dead bugs. The taps won't budge. What's the note saying here? It's impossible to read due to the black oil that now covers it. This note, dude. Pick a theme. Pick a gimmick and stick with it, man. You're all over the place. Yeah, please wouldn't hurt. Alright, we've looked at everything there is to look at in here. Let's see if we can use anything. It doesn't sound like we can use the sink. You're not able to do that. There's no option to use the toilet or look for anything in it in the very Silent Hill fashion, unfortunately. Terrible things always happen near the toilet in these horror games. Alright, I guess that's... Oh wait, can we look in the mirror? No. There's no mirror to even speak of in here. Okay. Back to the landing. You step back onto the landing. Same but different. Access to your sister's room. Your room, in the bathroom. You know what I think also is making this so bad is I have to start reading what's on the screen, and then in the middle of the sentence something scary will happen, which makes me have to exclaim and panic. Whereas if I was just sitting here quietly, I probably would jump. But I don't think I would yell. I don't think I would yell. And I'm sorry if when I yell, it's very loud and blown out or distorted. This is Babby's first stream here, so I'm still getting used to the technical end of this. But I think that also doesn't help, reading out loud and scaring me and making me scream and look like a fool. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of Christmas ale. Pardon me. I need it. I need it. Alright, let's go to Sis's room. Last time we were in Sister's room was the only time I found something that you could interpret as sort of foreboding or scary. So let's go in there. Last time we found some printed photos of a road at night in the forest. You hope for more screams, Connor. I got a feeling you're going to get what you want. This is only the first chapter of this, too. There's a couple chapters to this game. Okay. Let's go to my sister's room. I'm sure there's no intruder in there. Jennifer's room is boarded up. You can't bear this. Well, that's that, huh? Let's just take a closer look. Nothing unusual about that. Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, well, alright. Let's go to my room. Things went so well last time we were in there. Bolted shut with a 4-digit combination lock. Ah, okay. Use lock 1984, right? Or 1986. Right, 1986. What do you think 1986 is? Was that the year the incident happened? When it all went bad? Clicks open, and everything's fine. Same but different. The landing has access to your sister's room. Oh, we're still in the landing. Okay, we unlocked it, but I guess we have to tell it, go in my room. What? Really? Use... I don't like how many steps it's making me take here. I think something bad's going to happen to me. Use the door! You were not able to do that. What? I think I'm missing something here. Use my room? You're not able to do that. Go my room. The door is closed. Go. Go, door! Are you fucking with me? Use door. You were not able to do that. What do you mean? Look around. What are you talking about? Landing is bare and worn. Photos adorn the wall. All misaligned. Use... We unlocked it, didn't we? You grab the lock. The lock is rusted, not used in years. The key in your hand weighs heavy. The note heavier. grab the lock and can now input the code. 1986. Did I miss something the first time? The lock clicks open. Same but different. And we're back here. Or do I have to use the key also in addition to the lock? Use key. You're already in the house. What would be the point in that? Oh yeah, that got us in the house. Use... I'm confused. What's the note say? Note is reacting. Get in the door! Get in the room! Get in! Do it! Go! Alright, I'm trying, brother. I'm right there with you. We've unlocked it, right? What is... I'm confused. Go. My room. Door's closed. I get that. Oh, wait. Perhaps open door. Yep. Oh, no. That's weird. That's very weird. Got a little bit of a mindfuck going on. I think, was that Kayla? I was watching Kayla's stream the other night, and I mentioned I was going to play this, and I think that was the word she even used, was that it's a bit of a mindfuck. Oh, boy. I can't believe I got caught up on the puzzle of how do I go in the room. You enter your bedroom. Your bedroom feels utterly familiar. The walls are damp, but you've been here before. In front of you, a lone person sits in front of a computer screen. The lamp is on. The clock reads 99:99. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. You grip the note tight. Oh, this is super trippy. So the intruder is the guy I was playing as the first time. I can now hear my own breath behind me. Look. Person. Rocking back and forth, consumed by guilt. Read. Note. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. You haunt every step I take, even in this place. It was out of my hands, but still you punish me. I can be with you now. There is nothing left to do. I'm consumed and confused. This has to end now. End it! End it. Or end it. Can we do a Twitch poll? Right? I'm not gonna do it. That's a dumb bit, right? What do you guys think? Should we end it? End it 1, end it 2, end it 3. I'm gonna go end it 2. You are pathetic. It was all your fault. Say it. It was all my fault. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I'm innocent. No. Why me? It's kind of sounded like it was all my fault. It was all my fault. I don't believe you. Like you mean it. Please. It was all my fault. It was all my fault. Say it. It was all my fault. Finally. Finally. And that's chapter 1, I suppose. Alright, interesting. That was shorter than I thought. Huh, so what do we think about that? So what was that? We were coming back. We had done something terrible. Something that perhaps involved our sister. Somehow complicit in their death and harboring some guilt about that, and the duality of that. That's interesting. What an interesting way to frame that. That was tense. That was scary. It's almost midnight. I'm gonna go ahead and do chapter 2, I think, and then, or episode 2, and then I'm gonna go ahead and probably go to bed here. But that went a little bit faster than I thought it would. So let's go ahead and do episode 2. That was that was cool. That was pretty creepy. The atmosphere was really, I really enjoyed that, or enjoyed it as much as was affected by. I was feeling a lot of anxiety through that. Um, very very ambiguous. Sort of left open to your interpretation there. Definitely somebody returning to an old house, harboring a lot of guilt about something they did in their past, and returning to the house it perhaps happened in. Alright, let's try the lab conduct. Lab conduct. A scientist is asked to perform a series of tests on a strange artifact within a rundown lab. Excuse me. Gradually, however, those tests become more and more uncomfortable. Hey, I didn't have to consult a walkthrough. That wasn't as puzzle-based as I thought it was going to be. Although this one might be. Because this looks like something different than, MS-DOS, perhaps. Beyond the screen to progress. We didn't really have to do that in the first episode. We're back to our cutesy synth music. Thanks to y'all for tuning in tonight. This is, as I said at the top, this is my first ever, by no means my first ever stream on this channel, but my first time streaming games on it.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
This is going to be the one I struggle on, right? You got a bunch of... First one was quite simple. This one's got a lot of instructions on it. I do feel like I'm being told how to do a job for the first time, and I'm just totally zoned out and didn't pay attention. Let's see what happens. Experiment 1. Internal analysis. Subject J1986. Hey, there's the magic number, 1986. Subject J1986 MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay, so we still kind of have the MS-DOS thing racking here. Just looks like there might be more going on in this space. So let's move to the experiment. So it's in here. Okay. Oh, we can select stuff from here. Okay, so this is already a little more involved than episode 1. Let's go to the monitor. Oh, wait, this is the monitor. Experiment. Yeah, this one looks a little more involved. Okay. Lean in. And I have a little cursor that I can perhaps hit buttons with. Listen to that funky synth. This one came out a couple years ago, and I feel like sort of the 80s synth horror nostalgia thing is kind of played out. But I got the sense that when this dropped, perhaps not as much. I'm digging it for what it's worth. Which one of these buttons is a X-ray? What am I missing here? This looks like a screen to view an X-ray. Oh, here we go. Our screen is on. Oh wow, there's going to be all sorts of stuff to do here, isn't there? Just go to 1. What happens with 1? Like a true scientist, I just come in here and start fucking around. R3 on my controller. No, nothing for R3. Oh!
If you are ever unsure of what to do, reread the experiment and consult the manual. It will guide you through the operation.
This guy's watching me. He's like, oh my god, this dipshit intern. Look at the manual! Alright, let's look at the manual. Alright, okay, so it's got all our settings here for our X-ray. Camera, monitor set to X-ray. Charge, CC86 X-ray device. Camera, monitor, set to X-ray, CC86. TV input modes. Okay, so we want to set it to XR. Okay. Bet you all have forgotten some of that when we get back over here. Okay, so how do we... You gotta move it. We gotta pull this guy over to X-ray, right? Ah, here we go. X-ray. Okay. Oh, guess what? Guess we already forgot. Oh wait, no, there's another thing we have to look at. Hold on. Over to the left here. CC86. Here we go. We gotta charge this sucker. Okay, it says it is charging though, doesn't it? What do we hit? This. Alright, charge it up! Charge ready! And now we hit... this? This? Here we go. Alright. Monitor set to X-ray. We've done that. We're charging this bad boy. We've got it set to X-ray. Right? So we just have to... this? I don't think so. They didn't mention this thing. This? 1. 2. Da-da-da. That doesn't do anything. I don't think that's what we want. This guy? Which one of these buttons is the X-ray button? The monitor's set to X-ray. It's plugged in over here. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew it was a matter of time before this is literally the first part of this episode, and I'm like, what? Camera. Monitors on X-ray. We're charging this bad boy up. We got our TV set to X-ray.
Mr. Asian, please refer to the manual.
I'm sorry!
If you're having any difficulty calibrating the equipment.
I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. This makes lasers. Stereo amplification. Digital signature. Which one of these fuckers turns on the X-ray? I don't think it's you. Wait, what's that? No, it's not even a button, is it? This is some sort of drill. Middle console. Oh! What's this? What have we done? We've got something on the screen. What is this? Doesn't look like much, does it? Kinda, you were talking about this thing, right? We got it on. This doesn't look like much, though. Right? What else do we need to do? Whoops. Manual. Now we're still doing this. Okay. Mess with the knobs. Doesn't seem like we can mess with the knobs unless you're talking about over here. Oh, hey! Okay. I was thinking, you know, it said X-ray, that just meant switch the X-ray. Okay, that's interesting. What's in here is a heart. We've got some sort of organic thing in the box here. Okay. So we see it. I'm not sure if there's more we're meant to do there. We can see it. So let's go to next. I don't know if he's going to be like, hey, you did a good job. Move on to the next step, or if we just got to go do it. Camera monitor set to RGB. Set wavelength on the light generator. And these are our frequencies. Okay. RGB. Our light. Oh, this is what we wanted to set the frequencies, right? So. I hate this noise. Do we have to keep hearing this? We do if we want to X-ray, huh? So are we not done with the X-ray part? Because this doesn't look like much, does it? Although, would it look like anything? Because, you know, you typically use an X-ray to look at bones, right? Not, well, I guess you use look at organs, too. I'm just spoiler alert, I'm not a doctor. Am I missing something here on this? I feel like we haven't, like... feels as if we haven't really cracked the code on the X-ray thing. I feel like there should be more to do? Unless the thing is just complete all these steps. I really find that unpleasant. The big green button? Like this one? Or do you mean this one? Keep the charge thing on and monitor on X-ray. Everything else off. And press this button. Nothing seems to... This isn't looking like something I can press, actually. As you'll see the way the kind of crosshair fills in when I go over something I can interact with. And that it's not giving me that for this button. Unless you meant this big one. Because I can press this. Yes. What I'm not sure about is if I'm meant to complete, you know, the X-ray step and then move on, or if I'm just setting up all of this stuff, if I'm calibrating all these things correctly. This doesn't look like success. This looks this doesn't look correct. But I've done everything they asked me to, no? Camera is on, monitor's on X-ray. Charge the CC86. And then it explains our TV inputs. I mean, there's nothing else to be done there, right? We're charging, camera's on. And we're on X-ray. So yeah, let's see, let's just move on to number 2, which is the laser. So we have our camera on, we want to set the monitor to RGB, turn on our light generator, set the wavelength, and then it has the different frequencies. But that doesn't really mean much to me yet. But so we want the light generator on, which is this, right? Or is it this is the digital signal generator? This is the laser generator unit. And then we want to set to RGB. And it's quite green. Part 3. Acoustic resonance. Try the R3. The R3. See an R3. Oh, you wanted me to press R3? Or you're saying this? Because R3 just seems like that's just regular old camera. So this is regular camera. This is our infrared, and then this is the X-ray. For this, we're supposed to be on infrared, no? Or this is... Or we want to be on... Well, okay, I think you had the right idea, Connor. I think we want to be on this. Camera set to RGB. Signal generator set frequency and waveform. Amplifier. See, the thing is with the waveforms and the amplifier, it doesn't really say set it to this, right? It just says, it just lists them out. But it doesn't say, I guess just fuck with it, right? Signal generator set frequency and waveform. Amplifier set gain. Not sure. Not sure, but I tell you what, this is definitely lulling me into a sense of comfort that is going to be disrupted by something terrible, and I'm going to scream. I have the feeling. Try 666. Crank it! And then wait, what was this? The amplifier.
Mr. Asian, please refer to the manual if you're having any difficulty calibrating the equipment.
Who's the experiment here, brother? Why don't you just tell me what's going on? You want to see how dense I am, huh? Oh wait, this is high. See, we've not done anything that seems to make a difference on here, right? We've got all sorts of shit going, but nothing that's sparking a response. I don't know if we're just meant to get through all the steps here. Oops. Let's just stick with it, I guess, and see. For the drill press. Camera. Monitor set to RGB. Drill. Ensure everything's turned off. Except the camera, I guess, right? Everything's off, yeah. This is the true American scientific theory here. Nothing else works, so let's poke it. Okay, we got it turned on. Well, now we've got to... Now we use it. Drill. Test those hypotenuses. We've got our camera on, right? That's... I mean, the camera's on, the monitor's off. But presumably we can keep the monitor on, yeah? Everything else is off. This is charging. This is off. This is off. This is off. Camera's on. This one's strange. Like, okay, the drill's on, yeah, but it's not doing much out here, is it? And then no matter where I click on the drill, all it's doing is turning it on. It doesn't seem like it's sensitive. Like there's like different spots to hit. Drill. Am I missing something here? It feels like we're just kind of bumbling our way through all this. Manual. Safety instructions. Goggles and gloves. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. As per your agreement, follow all instructions exactly. It's got a very SCP vibe. How about 6? Drill press. Okay, so that's nice. They labeled everything here too. God, am I missing something? I really don't want to. I really don't want to resort to the walkthrough. That's boring, right? Just follow the instructions. But we've run through all these tests, and I don't feel like we got anything out of it. was thinking we were working up to some sort of conclusion on that, and didn't feel like we went anywhere. Drill. Go back to the first part. First part is the X-ray. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Oh, well, first of all, I'm a goddamn moron, because clearly this really wants me to just X-ray it before we move on. I'm assuming this screen's going to change once we successfully X-ray it. Okay, X-ray. We turn our camera on. Set our monitor to X-ray. Charge the device. Camera's on. Go to X-ray. Charge. Turn our drill off too, why don't we? Oh! Is this what you were trying to get me to do, Connor, when you were talking about the green? God, I'm such an asshole.
Okay, good work.
I'm such a dipshit, man.
There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material. No signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Oh, hey, here's that success screen I was looking for the whole time. Okay. Alright. Experiment 2. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. God damn it, I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Alright. Looks like Chapter 2 is going to take a little longer than Chapter 1, huh? Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay. So we want our camera, we want to set to RBG, or RGB, rest in peace RBG, RGB, set our wavelength for red, which is 650. Ah, okay, see? Okay. And I'm even going to double check. Camera, monitor, turn on our light generator. We want 650. And this is our light generator, yeah? It even says specifically on here, right? The laser. Looks like that's it. Okay. Turn it on. What was it? Oh, fucking hell. $650. Oh, okay. I see. So once we get everything set up, you know you've got it down when the green button's asking you to hit it. Boom. I'm sure it loved that.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a higher frequency.
Higher. So what do you think we've got in here? You think this is an alien heart we're working on here? Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. We're going green. Excuse me. Let's see, what was green? 510. This shit's gonna pop out of here and just lay eggs in me, isn't it? This is very, Connor, I don't know if you ever read, like, the SCP facility, or is it SPC? I think SCP, I think is correct. A series of, like, creepypastas and games and communities and things based around those stories, but this is very reminiscent of it. Green laser.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Going back up. Your stream on, sitting in bed, determined to get through this. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Connor. You're always. I appreciate your. You're on the ride with me, no matter what it is. I appreciate you, and that you're trying to coach me through this. This isn't as scary so far, but I'm sure that's going to change. All right. We want to use a blue laser, which was. Oops. Hit manual and then 2. 455. I'm glad that this could be your sort of bedtime story, Connor. This is fun, though. I like this. Oh!
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse.
It's alive!
Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Sure. Alright. Resonant frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hertz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. 250 Hertz. Oh, and which kind of wave is a sine wave? Let's see. Okay, sine is the little smooth S. So we need RGB. Turn on our signal generator. 250. So we should turn off the laser, yeah? 250. Whoops, we cranked it up a little high last time. Uh, 250. Question is why they have you doing it instead of themselves. Yes, and why they wanted me to notify my next of kin before I got in here. Something fucked is gonna happen. No doubt! No doubt. They are watching from a safe distance behind some sort of titanium-enforced barrier, bulletproof glass. And then I need to turn this bad boy on, yeah? And then, let's see, we have to... Was this what they were saying? Set it to 1. What was it? Let's see. Oops, not the drill. Not the drill. This. Sine wave, we've got that. Monitor set to RGB, we've got that. Signal generator, set frequency and waveform. Amplifier, set gain. Set to 1. We just need to move... Maybe we need to shut this off and then adjust it. Oh wait, no, that's right. It was this thing. 1, and then turn it on. And then we can go green. Yeah, go ahead and shoot that alien heart with another laser. See what happens. Pretty much. They don't even know. They're not going like, yeah, do this and that, and then boom, you got a perfect alien heart. They're like, I don't know, shoot it with a laser. Let's see what happens. And then they all duck behind their desks.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
.500 sine wave amplified by 5. Sure! What's the worst that could happen? At least I got some funky synth to keep me company. Crank it.
seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? To the risk of damage.
Oh.
What about our volunteer?
There it is, Connor.
Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Running out of time? What's the rush? Guy in the background. Should we do this? What about homeboy in there? Thinks about it for 1 second. Alright, keep going. Thinks about it for 1 second. Alright. Square wave. Same frequency and gain. Okay, so which one's... Oops. Presumably square's that top one, but let's see. Yeah, square's the top one. Uh-oh. Not a fan.
We're seeing good activity on this side.
Oh yeah, it's real
Seeing
good.
Definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous,
No, we're good.
but you
We're
need
straight.
to trust us and keep going.
No, of course. I will. A good start of a trusting, lasting relationship is signing, a large packet NDA and having to notify your next of kin that you may never come home again while you're blasting lasers into some heart they plucked out of the desert somewhere. It's going good. All right, same gain, waveform. But we're just gonna crank that shit up, baby. If it's too loud, you are too old. Yeah, no, let's double it. Let's double it. It loves this. Don't worry. It loves this. Oh, and there you are.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us?
That's your heart on G Fuel.
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great.
Doing
Now
great.
we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Alright, I appreciate that. They're gonna give me like a little treat. Oh, drill in there? Okay, I'm sorry. When you say you're gonna alleviate the discomfort, what do you mean me? Because drilling into the box is not putting me at ease. Alleviating discomfort would say, all right, you did a good job, bro. Go on down to the cafeteria. It's taco salad day. Get whatever you want. That would alleviate some of my discomfort. Yeah, and also the heart did explode. That's interesting that was the result. He was pretty thrilled to see that. All right, we turn everything off. Camera on. RGB. Hit the drill. I mean, why are we drilling in there? My man popped like a fucking balloon. That's everything, right? This isn't charging anymore. Alright. Oh! This is fine.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control.
Yeah, I'm good.
Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Okay, so I didn't quite, the artifact. I didn't quite process this. There was something inside the heart. Not good. It's not good. I didn't quite process that there was something inside the heart that we were trying to get access to. Okay. Make contact. Oh, you just want me to open it! Oh, you just want me to open the door? You just want me to open this guy up? Open up the microwave? Dinner's ready? Just pop this bad boy open? Pull out the pizza rolls? Nah, don't worry. This looks good! No, this looks good. I think this is gonna be fine. Yeah, this is okay.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know.
Nah, I get it.
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Should I lean in? Let me just, get a closer look here. Let me just... Hello? Oh!
Don't try to speak. Stay calm.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Long live the new flesh. Oh. We're doing this again, huh? Memory retrace. You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up.
Remarkable.
Shut up, I'm reading!
You can navigate its memories.
Oh
Use
my
the
God.
computer. Work your way through.
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me what to do, alright? I'm neurologically synced in with some sort of fucking interdimensional event horizon iPod, okay? You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. So this is what? This is this thing landing on Earth. And no doubt you gotta get out of here because some asshole is gonna hit you with lasers and drill into you. Input. So I think... Okay, look at that. Huh? Oh, input interface? Oh, we're doing this thing, huh? We're back to doing the DOS thing. Oh, okay. Look around. Interesting. The craft is broken beyond repair. There's wreckage all around, an airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. The ship has been torn apart on its final journey. Very little is salvageable from this. Systems are largely destroyed and unusable. Airlock. The airlock manual controls are locked shut. It requires a security override. Computor. The monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. Let's use it. You tap at the screen and the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of its reserves. Memory action unavailable. Command not recognized. Okay, so I guess we're just supposed to go outside, right? But let's... Yeah, I guess so. Go out. Go around. Go airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna lean in real quick. What's in here? Right. For sure. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your ship. Every breath brings pain to your chest.
It's incredible.
I'm breathing!
It's describing the moment we found the ship.
Okay.
Mr. Asian, please continue.
Not a fan of that. Yeah, Connor, the visions in there are very Event Horizon, which I know that you and I are both pretty big fans of that film. We're the assholes here, right? This guy was just minding his own business, and we plucked his heart out, and now his heart is in my brain or something. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your ship. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see that you were surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Take a gander. Crash site. Smoke billows from the downship exterior, lights flickering on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. There's no going home in this. The symbols and writing on the ship are barely visible anymore. The lights are blinding. You can make out silhouettes, but you will need to move some of the surrounding wreckage for a better view. The writing partially shows the name of the ship, Omnistuaculpa. These words will haunt you. Omnistuaculpa. Omnistuaculpa. I guess we've looked at everything, though. Can we use any of this stuff? Need to move the wreckage. Maybe this is it. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. The writing partially shows the name of the ship. Omni... That's what we'll call it, but the words will haunt you. Okay. Go. To the figure.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well.
Yeah, we're good.
For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, so you've done this shit before. With these fellows who crashed down here. But this one's going a little bit better than those times, so that's good. Alright, let me just lean in here and just take a little peep. What you got in here? Hold on to your butts. We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with what? Shut up!
We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Oh boy. This hypotenuse is going off the rails, eh? Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. A cushioned horizontal surface. On each side, a metal or alloy barrier, presumably to stop you from falling out. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them, some sort of writing. A series of wires leave the machine and run across to our chest, attached to different places. We aren't sure if the black fluid is going in or coming out. Collective discomfort. The door in the corner looks atmospherically sealed shut. The screen didn't give anything away, flashing symbols of what could be numbers and rhythm. Alright, not sure if we can use anything here, but let's try. No, I don't know if we can use anything. Maybe wires? Yank those puppies out.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab
Find out what's going on.
We're controlling somebody else here, huh? These bad boys are all connected somehow. We yank at the wires protruding from our chest. Together, we all scream in pain. Yeah, I see what's going on here. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Go to the monitor. I can't do that. Go to the door.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on
This
the
is
move.
cool.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory. It's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
Oh, you want me to stop? Well, I'm sorry. Maybe you shouldn't have interrupted me when I was reading the flavor text. We're going back in. Cowabunga! God, this one's cool, huh? Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone, slashed together. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your/id/my/our ship. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you/I/we have access to these codes. It's time to use them.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
I'm looking at the vertical row on the left. How do I change? Select row. Change glyph. But then we also have the two horizontal rows on the bottom. Listen, I just meant to make this match the ones right next to it. Is that what I'm supposed to do? And I'm just that dense. No, you can't. Is this like a cipher? Because I can make these match that vertical row to the left, which is like this one, this one, this one, this one, and then we have the one along the bottom. What am I missing on this? How do the horizontal ones correspond to this? Right, because I can't just match them, because that doesn't exist on here, right? No. What the heck? Sorry, I'm staring here. What am I missing? There's... and then the other row. Eights.
They're all free.
A friend!
They're converging. It's over.
My friends are all here! Let's party, boys. What you got? Oh.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Yay! Alright, that one was really cool. A little more involved in the first one, which I think is probably for the best, right? Oh, man, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this. If I if I did need to be up in the morning, I would honestly just play this all the way through, because I'm sure we could do it pretty quickly, even though that one took a little bit longer. Yeah, Connor, I like that one a lot. That one was a little more involved. And you know, I don't think I screamed during, or did I? Did I scream the first time the Event Horizon thing happened? I don't know. I definitely, again, great atmosphere and tone, very foreboding, but that was very satisfying. So there are these sort of tech alien things apparently inhabit organic hosts, and they're all synced up to some sort of hive mind or some sort of cloud, and we were synced up with all of them to tear our way out of Area 51. That seems to be the through line so far, though, is doing things that we're going to regret. The first one wasn't quite as overt. The first one was a little more subtle, left to interpretation. But this one was all out on Front Street. I think I got this one. But really cool, man. This is such a cool game. What an interesting way to frame something like this, to tell a story, and also just from a game mechanic. You know, the first one was playing a game about a DOS game, and the second one got eventually into that again, but actually having a three-dimensional space you can move around and interact with. This is cool. It's almost 1. Yeah, I really kind of want to play it through tonight, but that's okay. We got the first 2 episodes in this stream, so we can come back for another one and hit the next 2, and that'll be the whole game. This is really cool. I definitely want to play more of this. I like this a lot. I'm glad we got this up and running tonight. So that's that. Thank you, everybody who watched, tuned in. Obviously, the archive of it will be up on our Twitch, and before long, it'll be up on our YouTube. Make sure to go find us, Who Are They Real Entertainment, over on YouTube. It's got all our podcasts, naturally, all of our episodes, but also the archive recordings of our game streams will pop up on there too. So if you miss them on Twitch, you can find them there after the fact as well. This is really cool. I'm glad we finally got this running. I'm glad I'm finally streaming a game. This is really fun. I can't wait to play more of this game. I've already got some other games lined up for once we finish this. This was really cool. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Connor, have a good night, my friend. Top Goblin, thanks for sitting co-pilot on this and coaching me through some of those puzzles that weren't in the end very difficult. I was just sort of densing my way through it. So thank you. I always appreciate your support and your partnership, my friend. Good night, ghouls and goblins. Wait. Now good night, ghouls and goblins. Still getting the hang of it. Thanks, guys. See you next time.